Hey Knuckles family, hey Challenge family, it's your boy RL Knuckles, entertainment fan here to give you episode, oh god, 13 or 12. Hold on, let me check this out. Hold on for a second. I forgot what episode we are on right now. I want to say, I want to say 13, either 12 or 13, one of the two. Let me check. Oh, goodness gracious. Right where you at? Oh yeah, we're on episode 13. We are on episode 13. We are on episode 13, y'all. I put my hoodie on for this. We're on episode 13, yo. Like, oh my god. 13. 13. 13. What the hell? Hold on. This camera's all like... Yeah, so I was recording The Last of Us 2, so I kind of had to put the camera at a different angle to get me shown a little bit better. So that's why the camera's a little bit to the side. Forgot to adjust it. So anyways, yeah, we're on episode 13 of the challenge. Total Madness. Like I said, man, we're getting to the end right now. There's so many spots left for Red Skull, so let's get right down to it. So last episode, we see that Swaggy was sent home. And that was Bailey Ride or Die right there. That was her Beggars Alliance member right there. So of course, she's kind of like, it's going to affect her. That's going to affect her game plan right there. And honestly, like I said, I love Swaggy and Bailey, especially off the show, man. These guys are really cool people, do some amazing things. But we'll say this, like, I don't know if Swaggy was like, he didn't seem mentally into it. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not there, but it's like, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to go in. Like, you didn't see, like, he was like, yo, I'm ready to go in, I'm ready to get my Red Skull, and yada, yada, yada. Like, I just don't know, man. Like, great. And he put up a fight, too. He put up a fight. But, in the end, Corey just won it. So, I mean, it sucks. So, now we also see, a couple of girls, Nani, Melissa, trying to get a Red Skull. Like I said, right now, it's only 3 girls that don't have a Red Skull. And that's Bailey, Nani, and Melissa. So they're all like plotting, trying to figure out how to get the Red Skull. So I mean, time is clicking, time is running out. So they don't know if today's gonna be the last time or next week's gonna be the last time. And yeah, man, they gotta hurry up, man. So I don't really have. Well, I didn't really say who my favorites were in this season. Like, I like everybody, but I mean, I'm really truly happy for Corey, Fessy, and Nelson, you know what I mean? Like, I got the 3 brothers right there. Like, I'm cheering for those guys. I always like the Corey and Nelson alliance. Granted, I was kind of against them on the Dirty 3 because I was sticking to the OGs and whatnot. But, I still, other than that, though, I still like the guys. But I'm really happy that this alliance now is kind of, not like... the other alliance is like, they're strong. Oh, they all got the Red Skulls. They all have a ticket to the final, but I mean, we all know there's still going to be like another thing to get into the way of them going to the final. So, like, it's cool that they all have one right now, but it's like, they just got to be careful. So, I mean, happy to see those guys. Like I said, those are that's a real alliance right there. Because with Benaz, you never know what he's going to do. Rogan, I don't know who's he aligned with. Kyle, I don't know who's aligned with. Nani and guys-wise, yeah, we'll stick with the guys-wise. We'll stick with that. So I say, and Bailey doesn't have a lot of ties with a lot of people right now. Like I said, Swaggy was her number 1, but this episode, I mean, we're seeing some history about Kaylee, Casey, and Bailey. Something that's going to be talked about later in the video, but that's it. And like I said, I don't think anyone knew that Bailey was in alliance with Wes because Wes was looking out for them. So she lost Wes and she lost Swaggy. So those are 2 of her alliance members right there. But also, I mean, I feel she was also, I wouldn't say alliance, but like her and Fessy were looking out for each other as well because say they came from Big Brother and the rookies. So she had a line right there. So yeah. So now we see, everything talking about, Donnie and Casey. They're flirting. It's like, yo, Casey, you got a girlfriend? Like, I just don't get it. I mean, you have somebody at home. why would you flirt with them? And why would you say, oh, and here's the thing. And here's the, actually, no, we'll get to, like, yeah, their color and stuff like that. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, yeah, you got a girlfriend at home, but it's like, the way how you touch a Nani is like, that's like your girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, man, like, if you want to shit on Kara for, like, for shit on her boyfriend and stuff like that, man, everyone else be doing the same thing, and then they'd be, like, glorified for it or some shit like that. So, I mean, for all people that are hating on Kara for cheating on her boyfriend, I hope y'all get the same energy for Kayla doing it, and, I guess come at Casey, I guess, too, and also Nani, like, yo, she got a girlfriend, and yet you still are flirting with the girl. And then they all say, oh, we never kissed, and stuff like that. And then Bailey's really revealed that, like I said, this all can be like, Bailey and Casey, is that, that Bailey said her and Casey had a good relationship. Like, she was basically the Nani before, you know what I mean? Like, they were, I guess they flirted, like, so they had a relationship regardless. Like, they liked each other. Like, they were friends, in other words. So they looked out for one another. So, yeah, they also revealed some things. And then, then we're all in the room. Then you see Casey revealing, oh, yeah, we kissed. Like, he's like, oh, I was like, you kissed. And, like, here's the thing. I just don't get it. Y'all need to stop lying. Okay? You're on reality TV. Cameras everywhere. Don't say we didn't. Like, here's the thing. You don't have to just, even unless they actually could, just be like, we'll see. We'll look for yourself. Like, don't sit here and lie. Well, the camera got that. And I don't know if they're paid to say, hey, say they should lie for us, but it's like, yo, there's a camera right there. They're gonna reveal y'all kissing. You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to mess with that. Oh, I didn't see. Well, she didn't say it, but it's like, oh, we didn't kiss. And oh, yeah, we kissed. So that's a lie right there. You know what I mean? So, which I hold that lie until a little bit later in the video. So now we have today's challenge. It's called Blocked In. You basically are like in a Tetris set of cards. There's a bunch, all of them are black except for one. There's one red card. You have to somehow move the cards and get the red card out of the little maze Tetris thing. So it's two teams of 7. Now the first team I remember was Nani, Jenny, Anissa, Bananas, Corey, Josh, and Rogan. Yeah, that's 7. Unless I forgot somebody. Rogan was pretty much going to be the team director, like to say move the cars to each spot, pretty much guiding them. But Jenny kept on talking. Like no one was kind of like everyone wanted Rogan to talk. But every time you're trying to talk, Jenny said, "No, this way." Like the communication was not looking so good. Eventually, they did manage to get out of it, and it looked like they took forever in that thing too. Whereas this goes to Eden. Whereas team 2 we had. With funny, Kyle was like, okay, for guys, we're strong. But then I realized, for guys, it's me, Fessy, and Nelson. And I just realized it's me, Fessy, and Nelson, which means, okay, I like Fessy. We don't know how I think Fessy's kind of smart, but like, when it comes to Kyle Nelson, definitely not the biggest brain guys. But also with them was Casey, Melissa, Bailey, and Dee. Yo, shout out to Bailey. Bailey killed it. Like, she directed the whole entire thing. Like, I had a feeling that Bailey was going to shine in this challenge, and she did. But they were fast in that one. But that's due to editing. But then Tia says the winner was won by 13 seconds, and it was Team 1. And I thought Team 2 had it, but that's due to editing and whatnot. So now Nani controls her fate in elimination. So she sets her own destiny. So she can't rely on anyone else, setting up her destiny for her. So. Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I want to say and then at the end of it, kind of made it seem like Team 2 won, but it was really Team 1. But I was cheering for Team 2. Honestly, I really was. So now now nominations coming up. So Bailey is sad because she knows that Casey is going to choose Nani over. So basically, Bailey's mad. You're going to choose a girl. Over her friendship and whatnot, over like a girl that you just met. You know what I mean? And I can see where Bailey is coming from, because we were working together. Then all of a sudden, we come to this new show. You like completely abandoned me. And here was the thing. I was wondering at the beginning, where is Casey in line with? Because we saw at the beginning she was with that whole Trinity Alliance. It's like, okay, I guess she aligned with them, you know what I mean? I was questioning where her alliance was, but I guess technically her alliance was really with Nani or whatever. And so yeah, then because everyone knows it was coming down between Casey choosing between Melissa or Bailey, because Nani went to Melissa because I did her a little smaller and stuff like that, which once again, someone is underestimating their opponent, and we've seen that time and time again. And on these eliminations, it's not the best thing to do. You are going to most likely probably lose, because you estimate your opponent could be like, okay, I want that person. Hey, honestly, now I think about it, I think everyone, well, besides Rogan and Jenny, because they pretty much, pussied the way out of it. They pretty much, everyone thought they felt confident going. They ended up losing so far. I mean, it's pretty sad. You know what I mean? It's not sad, but it's like you think they would learn the lesson by now. So we get to nominations. Bailey doesn't even speak. She barely puts up any words. But Melissa pretty much gave up hers. We say, "Hey, I would like to be nominated. I'm ready to go." And then here's the thing that it's weird to me. So it comes on to Casey, right? As editors or whatever, they knew that was going to happen. So it was 3-3. Casey was the deciding vote, and Casey said some bullshit. Some bullshit. Shout out to AfterBuzz TV. I forgot the girl's name that said this. I follow her on Twitter, but it is what everyone agrees with. When Casey says, "I don't trust you, Bailey," it's like, what did Bailey do that you don't trust her? Where did that come from? That was kind of like scathing out of it. That was kind of like taking the easy way and say, "Oh, well, I don't trust you." What did Bailey do to not trust you? You know what I mean? So clearly, I think she's copping out. That was just an easy excuse. Honestly, she's in Nani's bed, or Nani's thing. Nani has Nani has Casey wrapped up in a way, or maybe. I don't know who's playing. I wonder who's playing, Casey or Nani. I don't freaking know. But yeah, so she chose a Melissa, and then Bailey was just heartbroken. You know what I mean? She was heartbroken because she feels as though her and Casey are friends. Like I said, you chose a girl whom you just met over a girl that I've known you for at least a year. You know what I mean? And then and not only that, she's breaks down crying, and not only that, because you have Swaggy's gone, so the next Swaggy there kept her calm. But also shout out to Nelson and Kyle for checking up on her, because at the end of the day, it's competition, but then they're all human beings, we're all here for one another. So that was dope for Nelson and Kyle to do that. Props up to them. I'm really, really happy for them. Stepping into the tribunal, it was an easy decision. I mean, I think it was the three. It was D, Casey, and Bailey. So then, okay, D was nothing because actually, speaking of D, that reminded me. I know I'm in the middle of this recording of this episode, but I want to say, MTV, y'all need to miss with that bullshit when y'all said, "Oh, we don't condone racism" at the beginning of the episode, saying we decided to cut ties with D. Now I'll say this: what D said was very ignorant. Now, I don't know if she's done racist acts before, but what she said was very ignorant with the whole Black Lives Matter thing. And then very disgusting when she says people die every day under the George Floyd death. But she should at least got a couple of suspensions. And then Taylor from the Team Mom, she got fired because of her past racist accurate tweets. Which, I don't have a problem with that. The only problem, that biggest problem is, you still keep Jordan on there when he did the worst of them all, and y'all want to fire him for a couple of seasons, and then y'all want to get him and Nani together and feel, things are okay. Which honestly, I think they need to do some video on that. So I just want to say, MTV needs to miss with that bullshit, because if you don't control racism, you need to fire Jordan. Stop keeping them on there. If you don't condone that shit, then fire Jordan. Straight up. So yeah. Casey just pretty much says Bananas kind of stirred the pot a little bit because they were out, and Bailey was saying, hey, I was Casey's, girl and stuff like that before Swaggy came into the picture and yada yada. So like Bananas kind of stirred that pot a little bit with Casey. Casey saying Bailey's lying. Then Bailey gets to the tribunal, saying to Nani, oh well, you got your one Nani, and then Nani's like, well, maybe she's making the game for her own decision, which is funny that Nani says that, because I could have sworn in Water Worlds 1, she thought that Cara would have her back due to all the rookies and shit like that. It's like, you're gonna choose all these new people over me that for many years. Oh, maybe that's part of her game plan, Nani, you know what I mean? And then, here you are with Bailey say, oh, maybe it's part of her game plan. Like, but then again, you got mad at Cara for choosing new guys over you. She hasn't known she's known you for years. And then Bailey, she's known Casey for a long number of years. So like, now I kind of agree with, Casey kind of aligned with Nani and them because they did have a alliance and the power, but now it's kind of like, cut back down into it. So I mean, yeah. So then we get into the whole Bailey versus Casey and stuff like that, all arguing with another. Now, Fessy kind of backs Casey because there really wasn't too much, but maybe there's other stuff that he doesn't know, apparently. But it comes down to who's lying, who's telling the truth. I like Bailey. I'm kind of being a little bit biased. I would be on her side, but at the same time, though, Casey seems to be like she's a player, so she would kind of want to lean towards the alliance. Not only that, she did lie, saying, "Oh, we didn't kiss," but then y'all did. Then you meant that y'all did. So it's like, that's a lie right there, which is why I kind of lean Bailey more. And also, forgot this. Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on for a second. Because Swaggy C did tweet something. And once again, shout out to Swaggy and Bailey. Let me tell y'all something, man. That is a good couple. That they have each other's back. Like they really do. So let me look this up. Okay, let's see. Julia Chen, America. The vote is 4-4. Bailey to decide on who wins. 500,000. Casey retired, and Bailey votes for. All she wanted was the favor returned back to her when she needed it, especially from a friend. That's where the heartbreak comes. So there you go, right there. You know what I mean? Like if they're a legit friendship, I mean, see, it's kind of hard because if they're legit friends, and if Bailey helped you with it, when that it's like, yeah, why not help Bailey out? You know what I mean? Like, what harm are you doing to vote Bailey in? You know what I mean? Like have Nani still going to compete for a red school. You know what I mean? Like she's playing a scare game, right? Y'all keep on saying don't play a scare game, but she wants to go up against somebody who she can beat. But you know what I mean? Like yeah. So oh my god, people are so hypocrites in the challenge. They really are. But yeah, so like I said, it's almost like you gotta go back and watch Big Brother to find out, okay, who's telling the truth or not. You know what I mean? Now, I'm pretty sure this will get mentioned in reunion. Oh yeah, they also said that in the beginning of the episode with the cut of ties with Dee thing, she's not gonna be at the reunion. Which I mean, which means I don't know if they even recorded the reunion. You know what I mean? Because I'm not sure if it was during the whole pandemic that happened going on. I don't know, they like a Zoom call with that. So honestly, it'd be kind of dumb to do this. Like, I mean, not dumb, but it's like when you see people are kind of argue at the reunion. That's what happens all the time. But it's like it would just seem so dumb through a computer screen. You know what I mean? I would just seem like so dumb and all that type of shit. So yeah. So anyways, we get the purgatory. Melissa's the house vote, and then Nani nominates herself, which honestly, I'll get to that later. But I did not feel good about Nani going to elimination because I looked at the. Actually, no. Before I get into that, so The elimination was called off of your head. So ladies have red skulls attached to them. 5 red skulls. The objective is to get the red skull, try to remove the 5 red skulls from your opponent first. That's it. And Melissa, Kyle said Melissa's MMA, so Melissa is fast. And people were underestimating Melissa. People were, you know what I mean? Because she's not the jack girl that everyone says. Here's the thing, I think Ashley proved that as well too. Like Ashley's not like the jackest girl, but like she still won. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie, I underestimated Ashley. She can compete. So, you know what I mean? It's not like you don't have to be like the most fittest girl to win a challenge. Now, whereas Nani, I didn't feel good about her in the elimination because I hate to say this about Nani. She's not great in eliminations. She is 3-9. 3-9. And yet all the wins that she's won in eliminations have been with a partner. She's won one with Bananas. Oh, I see. Crap. I had it. I freaking had it. Yeah, she won with Bananas. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so she won one with Dustin in her first challenge. She won one with Bananas in elimination. Who else did she win? And then I guess if you want to count the Battle Act X's2 when they had the unaired stuff. She also won one with Wes, and that twice with Wes. So yeah, like I said, she's not like she's only won with a partner. When it came to her, especially by herself, did not do good. Like she had a chance to go to the final in Rivals. No, not right. Battle of the X's2. Lost that one. I will say this: the elimination against her and Georgia was some BS because she had her fate in someone else's hands. So I think that was BS. I didn't like elimination. She lost one against Ashley. So I mean, her elimination record is not great. It really isn't. But she put up a fight. But Melissa managed to get the victory. I think she's like 5-3, I believe. And shout out to Melissa. You know what I mean? Now I will say this. I knew that Melissa would due to the fact that someone spoiled an elimination in Twitter months ago before the season even started, saying that, oh, Nani lost to Melissa and yada yada yada. So, all right, Casey, there goes your other guys. Your girl's gone now. It's like, what are you gonna do now? You know what I mean? Like, so see, I mean, once again, someone underestimated somebody in the purgatory, and Nani got sent home. So. Like I said, now she's 3-9 in elimination. So, I mean, if you go up against Nani, not saying you're gonna win all the time, but your chances are pretty good against Nani in eliminations. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the whole talk about is who's right, Bailey or Casey. Like I said, I'm leaning towards Bailey because from what I heard, Casey, like from my manager, she just sits back and watches. Doesn't really join someone at the first part on the first day. She kind of like sits back and relaxes and see which alliance she'll join. She's not like at the start. She's a later. She's pretty much like a floater. You know what I mean? She's a floater. So to say that Bailey's not Bailey, you can't trust Bailey. It's like that was just an easy way of getting it out. So anyways, now the 3 people don't have a skull are Bailey, Josh, and Kyle. So time is ticking. But today's episode was very good. Definitely enjoyed it. Now next week I think it's a double elimination. But I don't know if it means like double men or men and a woman. And you know what I mean? Because it's almost getting to the end. Like I said, we're on episode 13 now. I don't know if the reunion's gonna be not reunion. The final's gonna be 2 parts or 1 part. I kind of like to be 1 part, but I guess it doesn't work out that way. But anyways, today was a good episode. Like I said, I'll just say with the comments, like I said, you already know how I feel about the comments, but maybe I'll leave the comments for my Bailey and Casey things. I want to dig into that and see like, okay, what really went down between these ladies. Then again, because I'm not trying to watch the whole season of Big Brother. I just don't want to. That'd just be way too long for me. So anyways, give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video. Subscribe if you want to be part of the Knuckles family. Like I said, I'm trying to do big things this year, 2019, especially during this whole pandemic mess. Be focusing more on my YouTube channel, which I am going to see. My friend's wife is going to like make my page a lot more pretty than what it is now, because she went to school for graphic design, so I know she's doing a great job. But anyways, like I said, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you want to be part of Knuckles family and see more of these videos, and see you guys next time on my next video. Take care.